Hey, y'all doing? It's Rob Burnham, making here for True R&B. This is another episode of Retro TV 91. This time I'm doing another episode of movie reviews. This time I'm doing Star Wars Episode 9. What happens on this movie is it starts off with Rey being trained by Leia. And we also find out in this movie that actually Leia is an actual Jedi. She completed her training, but when she did so, in flashback scenes, she sees the death of her son in the future. And she stops being a Jedi after that and gives Luke her lightsaber. Well, like I said, she starts training Rey again, and while this is happening, Poe, Chewie, and Finn are getting information from a spy. Come to find out, the spy is General Hux, and the whole reason General Hux is doing this, he's not doing this to help the Resistance. He's doing this that way Kylo Ren will fail. We also see Kylo Ren's Knights of Ren in this movie. They don't talk, and we don't see their faces, but they're pretty much with Kylo Ren hunting down Rey in this movie. And Kylo Ren and Rey have a couple of battles in the Force, and then they have a real battle toward the middle of the movie, and Rey actually stabs Kylo Ren, and Kylo Ren's pretty much dying, and she heals Kylo Ren, and then she goes off and continues her search for this Sith Wayfinder, so that way she can find Palpatine and defeat him. And Palpatine has come back to life, and he's the one that made Snoke. Snoke was failed clones that Palpatine made. Palpatine has an elite fleet, the final order, I think is what he calls it. Every starship in this fleet has an cannon that can destroy a world. So the Resistance plan is to take out all these cannons, and they do this while Rey confronts Palpatine. And Kylo Ren by this time has given up being a Sith. He throws away his saber, dark saber, after he sees Force Ghost of Han Solo, or a memory of Han Solo. And while the reason he does this is because in Leia's last-ditch effort with her Jedi powers was able to make this happen. So Kylo Ren goes back to the light side. He becomes Ben Solo once again. Him and Rey wind up taking on Palpatine toward the end of the movie. Kylo Ren gets thrown down the cliff. Rey finally taps into all the Jedi. She uses the move that Mace Windu originally used on Palpatine that deformed him in the first place, but this time it actually works. It disintegrates Palpatine by making his lightning come back on himself and killing himself. After this, Rey dies. Ben Solo climbs out the cliff and gives his life force to Rey, that way she can live. Ben goes into the Force, and so does Leia at the same time. At the end of the movie, Rey takes the Skywalker's lightsabers back to Tatooine at Luke's home, Leia's and Luke's, and this old woman comes and asks who she is, and Rey says, "I'm Rey Skywalker," after she sees the Force Ghost of Leia and Luke giving her the okay to do this. And we also see Rey's yellow saber lightsaber. Other than that, that's all that really happened. My question for y'all is, will we see the continued story of Rey? We haven't yet, so maybe we will in the future, maybe we will. As always, Rob Burnham and care for True R&B sign out. This has been another episode of Retro Lane Comics. I think I said Retro TV 91 in the beginning of this episode, but I'm trying to remember. See y'all next time.